welcome to another video, my weekly video. Welcome, nice to have you guys here. I'm just preparing dinner right now. How is your week going? How is everything going with you? Everything is good on my side, apart from the drama, after the drama that is going on around here. So, I don't know. I think I need to wait for a couple of people to join. Only 5 people are on here right now. So, I'm going to wait for a couple of people to join. Right now, I just want to cook ugali. I don't like this sufuria because it burns my ugali too fast. So let me change it. Here is my ugali sufuria. This one is much better. So, how many people have joined? 7. I'll wait for 10. Wait for 10 of you to join. Usually I buy this rice that are so clean. This ones are not as clean as they usually are. I am so exhausted, guys. Hey, this entire week I've been winging it around here by myself. How many of you are 7? It's fine, we can still continue with the live. I've been winging it around here by myself because I don't know if you guys were on my live last week. The nanny, hey, another drama with the nanny. So, I don't understand. I really don't understand. And this is why I really like, I feel bad for, I don't really feel bad, but I don't know what I wanted to say. You know, most nannies in Nairobi, most house girls in Nairobi have very uncouth behavior. You know, they are very, I don't know whether it is their upbringing or what is going on with these girls. I don't know if they need some therapy for them to function well in the society. I don't know. But these people, most of them don't have courtesy whatsoever. Honestly, they have no courtesy. I've been having troubles. I've been like, hey, I don't even know where to start. Somebody might say it's you who's the problem, but I'm not the problem. I know when I'm the problem. When I'm the problem, I actually know. But I'm not the problem here. A lot of housemates, I think they go through, I don't know. These people, like just most of the people here in this Nairobi, have lack of respect. You know, not many people have respect. Not many people have courtesy. Many people are very mannerless. They lack good home training, you know. And even if you lack good home training, you grow up and you actually learn to behave. But most of these people don't learn to behave. Like, for example, if somebody who has welcomed you in their home, like, for example, you become a nanny, and they've shown you so much courtesy, and they've allowed you to be like you are just like their sister, you buy them clothes, you give them clothes, you buy them deodorants, you just treat them well. Well, to an extent, they go around telling people how well you treat them. Even my the gate man in this community knows how well I treat my housemate, because my housemate is always bragging to these people how well I treat them, especially this one, the one that just left, because I say to myself, usually I'm a clean freak. I like very clean and organized home, and most of the time, these ladies never work. They work in smaller homes, 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom homes. They've never worked in a bigger house. So they get very lazy to clean around here. Sometimes they like sort of just, especially the one I had last time, she was absolutely lazy. You can tell, you can, every time I'm leaving for work, she was just like, telling me, can you make sure you leave the TV on so that I can watch? The minute I leave the gate, the house, she forgets exactly everything that she was doing, and she just like sits on TV. Probably sits on TV the whole day, or if she doesn't sit on TV, I was told that she just leaves the house and goes roam around with the child. She goes, I don't know where, roams around until evening, and then she comes back, starts doing her housework quickly. And because usually with this one, I used to inspect. Usually I like to trust people. I don't like to inspect their work. But with this one, I used to inspect. She used to just clean where you can see, like clean very much roughly, until I became very, very strict, and I was always checking after her every time she cleans. I hate it. I hate doing that. But if you don't trust that someone is doing their job properly, it's very bad to run after people, teaching them how to do their job, something which they are earning a living out of. I don't like that. I don't like, people usually hide from their work. They like earning money, but they don't like the sweat that comes with it. They are very complacent. They are very lazy. They are very incompetent. I like people who, I don't know, but I think that usually before I used to have this mentality of I'm just gonna sort of talk to them, and if they don't change, they have to leave. But I gave this a couple of ladies grace, First of all, I used to have this very religious girl, very, very religious girl. This girl, she was in this house even long before I had any child to take care of. Actually, the first nanny I ever had was this. She was actually good, because I was in working in the Middle East, but she was here taking care. She was in my other house, because I used to live elsewhere, taking care of everything, taking care of the house, and she ran the house very perfectly, even though she wasn't really cleaning or something like that, the way I would like it to be clean, but she took care of the house. But I had to send her, because actually she left because she had arthritis problem. So it was always difficult for her to sort of do house chores, because her legs were always paining her. Then there was a time I came. She was a single mother. Then there was a time I came with my ex, my German Muzungu, the European guy, for holiday. And then she just wanted to dress up in a weird way, like leaving big cleavage outside in the house, walking around, or even if he comes back from wherever he was going, she was always coming with big chest to hug him. So I felt that was awkward. So I actually set her free because of this type of behavior. And plus, she had this arthritis problem that she had to leave. But then afterwards, I called her back because she was quite good. And after that, I sent her away because I didn't need a maid anyway. And I don't like people who behave like that around people's men. Then from there was this girl who was very religious, who my sister was going to church with. And I think she was going to school with my sister, so she knew my sister from high school. So her parents had passed on, and whenever she was living, she was suffering. So she asked my sister if she can come live with us. And my sister asked me for permission because we didn't have a housemaid. So I said, if she's good and she can take care of the household, fine. Mlete, come live together with her, no problem, because I'm never here anyway. So this girl came, she was good, she was very quiet. But then we were living in the other house and then we moved here to this new house. She was okay. I was on and off coming back because during the time I'm looking for my phone. I can't find it. I'm going to use this one. During that time, I was on and off coming in and going. She was okay. I couldn't find any fault with her. Then she left because when I came back I had to let her go. Because when I came back from the Emirates to live here now permanently, I was going through it. I think I was also having this, I was very depressed and I was going through it. And she was also giving me attitude and we were not getting along. So I had to send her away. I told her to go. She went. And then when my sister brought me her son to live with, where am I putting things? Now I'm looking for a knife and I can't find it. Where is the knife? Huh? What? I cannot usually talk while I cannot multitask. I can't talk and take care of stuff around here. What I'm asking, the knife has fallen. So she was giving me an attitude. She had an attitude problem. So I sent her away. So because of that, and then when my sister, because I was alone here, still paying her to work, to live here and be with me, but she was giving me an attitude. Then I said, I don't need someone, just go. I don't need to stay with her. So she left. Then afterwards, she was chatting me up. She wanted to come back. She was always coming in whenever she came. She was always popping in whenever she came for her church conferences. She was always popping in to say hello, and she was sleeping over, and then she was always doing deep cleaning in the house because she was very, very clean, a very clean girl, absolutely imperfect, what is the word? Imperfect, not imperfect. What is the word? Why my English has gone? Eh? Impressive, not impressive. You know, she was very good. I don't know what is the where is that? Imperfect. Give me, what is that word? Guys, Kizungu has gone. What is this word? Where when somebody is anyway, Kizungu has gone. She was really, really good. So with cleaning and all, the house was always so neat and everything was perfect. Then she was always coming back whenever because we didn't part ways I wasn't like we didn't have quarrels or anything. I just let her go. But otherwise, she was not. She was not bad at her work. She was very good at whatever the job. So then she went, and then after when my sister now brought her son, she came back because she wanted to come back. Then at some point, I don't know, she's not used to taking care of toddlers or what. She was having problems taking care of the child. She was being sort of abusive to the kid. She was being mean to the kid and whatnot. So I reprimanded her, talked to her about it, and she actually changed. And now she became very good with the kid. They were like getting along and all. But then after some time, also she started having the attitude problem again. So I felt like, you have to go. So I hatched a plan to let her know that she need to go, So she left. And then when she left, I had no other choice but you see that I used to stay with this, I had this cousin of mine working in my beauty shop, in my salon for quite a few months. So I was looking for someone to work for me, and then this girl brought her friend from the village to come and work for me. And then this friend of hers was very, very, a lot of drama happened with this girl. Every time it was like a monitoring spirit in my house. She was always like sort of sending this girl messages. They were always on voice note, talking and discussing me and all. Then plus she was stealing from me because I found out after she left, majority of my watches were gone. And then she was always so much drama, she was always insisting to go to my workplace. And whenever she went there, she always was like talking crap about me to people at work. She was encouraging gossips and talking crap, and was always saying things that are not very true, like things that are very not true. Of course, she was like saying things like my house. I don't even want to repeat the things that she said because what they don't make sense. Because she just wanted to sort of ruin my reputation. So she was like always going there every Sunday. She insisted to always go there, but every time she went there, there was drama. Then there was one time that there was this big quarrel at my place of work, and so said this and that, so said, and whoever said, they are not going to tell whoever said. So this girl went and told my cousin that I came to her at home, and I told her that my cousin's mom bewitched my mother. And I don't know, like a lot of deep things, deep things that that have no basis, stupid things. She went there and she lied and said all these things, and she was crying while talking, making drama. Meanwhile, me, I don't know who is making all this drama at work. So I'm always asking myself, what is going on? Why is everyone cold? This girl has gone to my workplace and has told people things, made drama. Every Sunday she goes there. So eventually I came to find out that she was the one, because every time I came back home and I was asking her, she said, it must be one of the girls that work for you. And she's the one, they must be the one. It must be so and so, it must be so and so. So, she was making people bump heads. Courtesy of my cousin. They were all trying to make things go haywire at my place of work. They just came to witch hunt and ruin my life, basically. Because a lot of horrible things were said, a lot of, And anyway, I don't want to repeat those things because they are very hurtful. It is okay. God is the one that will revenge on my behalf. I'm not going to repeat those things. So I had to let this girl go because of all this drama. Plus, anyway, then after her, there was girls after girls. One was ran away from her, what is it called? From her husband, and she was looking for a place to stay. So she came to stay here. But she was having some mental problems because she was always lashing out at the kid, and you know, she wasn't working, she was lazy, always at the couch with a blanket covering herself. The house was dirty, she wasn't really taking care of things around here. Then that one stayed for a little bit. Then I had to send her away because she wasn't, I didn't like her. I didn't like her at all. She didn't like to shower. She didn't like to clean herself. So you can imagine someone who doesn't like to clean herself. How is she going to take care of the household, the child, the food you guys are eating? So I had to send her away. Then after that, I got another girl. She was quite nice. She was nice, but also she had an attitude problem in the sense of she was always upset, she was always sad, you could find her crying. So I asked her, what is the matter? Then eventually she opened up. She was very clean as well, extremely clean, very, very clean. She was good with the child. She was teaching her homework and so good. I wish she stayed. But then she came home one day and then she told me, I have to go. Oh no, I had a Ugandan one. The Ugandan one, I forgot to tell you guys about. Actually, you guys know the story about the Ugandan maid. The Ugandan one day I was at work. She was okay. I had no major issues with her. I was at work, and then one day from nowhere, actually I was in town. I had gone to fetch my nail supplies. So from nowhere, she just calls and she was crying and she tells me that she has to go. I asked her, go where? I have to go to my country. And now she said, I have to go now. I'm actually dropping the kid. I'm picking the kid from school and I'm dropping her at your place of work. I'm like, excuse me, I'm on my way now. Can you wait for me? She said, no. I have to go now. My mom is very sick. Is in critical condition. I have to go. So I'm like, what the hell? Can't you? Anyway, she refused to wait for me. She switched off her phone. I was in panic mode because she was from Uganda and she was with a kid, and you know, I didn't have the proper identity, her proper identity card and all that. So I was very much in panic mode. Then she switched off her phone. I was trying to reach her out. She was nowhere to be seen. She left. She came. She was riding a bus by my workplace, and then she told the bus driver to stop abruptly and drop off the kid. I saw the kid. At that time I was in town, so I came back and I was in panic mode. I was wondering what's happening to her. So I came back home. Usually, those days I used to leave my bedroom door open, everything, my personal belongings, everything were there. So I was panicking mainly because I had some of my valuable things in my bedroom. So I was thinking, because she's telling me she's going, she might carry some of my things. But then I was like, you know, at my where I stay, the gate man wouldn't allow any housemaid to live with anything. You know, you cannot carry even a small bag. If you carry a small bag, they will check inside. So thankfully, those people are very hands-on when it comes to anybody escaping the court with anything. So this girl had known, because I had told her that when you're going anywhere, you cannot carry anything, just a shopping bag, empty shopping bag. Otherwise, they are going to stop you and I will be called and I'll have to release you. For me to release you, I have to check the content, because usually they take pictures of the content, they send it to the employer, and if there is nothing of the employer, then they release you. Otherwise, they will tell you to leave those luggage and go without holding anything. Go, no luggage. So this girl, left and did not carry anything with her. So she left. She went and dropped the kid at my place of work. I came home panicky. I rushed from town to here. I went to my place of work. I saw a child. Then I came here straight away to check if everything was intact. I came, I found everything was intact. She even left her clothes, and she left her clothes. So she left. And then she switched off her phone the entire day, the entire journey. I don't know where she left to. So I couldn't reach her. She decided to switch off her phone the entire day. So I was just wondering what's wrong with this girl. Anyway, now I was in panic mode trying to look for another girl because she had left me during school days and I had to go to work. So this is where now I found the girl that I was telling you was very clean. But this girl also had to go because she said to me that her child usually suffered from sickle cell. And the child always faints, and she left the child with her grandma. So she was just always crying, feeling like something was gonna be wrong with her child. And she asked me, I'm actually regretting why I had to tell her that, because she asked me the lifespan of the children with sickle cell. Then for me, I just told her based on my experience, the people I knew somebody who had a child with sickle cell, but the child did not actually go past 7 years. So I just told her, sickle cell is a very dangerous disease. Usually it's very fatal, so they will not grow past 7 years. I told her that. She was telling me, tell me the truth. I told her, just go and Google it about sickle cell, but what I know is that it's a very bad disease. It is hereditary, and usually the child gets it from the mom and dad. If both of you have the gene, sickle cell gene, then you definitely get a child. Then she asked me how to avoid. She said next time, just before you plan to have a child with anybody, go and test, because if you have, and if they should not have the gene. If you have the gene, they should not have the gene. But if both of you have, then there is a high probability that you will keep having some kids with sickle cell anemia. So I told her next time before you get married, or because she's not with the baby's father anymore. So this girl was in panic mode. I told her that your child must, because her child is like 3 years old, and he have chronic. Then I also told her that there are very much different types of different variants. I don't know. There is some severe, some not less severe. Some people live with it even up to 40 years. Some people, unfortunately, if there is no proper medical attention, or they usually succumb to it. So I just told her the truth, Maybe I was a bit too blunt. I shouldn't have told her that, but she panicked and she was crying the entire night. And then the next day she said she has to go. So she left. Fair enough. I was left with no house nanny again. So I was feeling a bit like, oh my God. Then after that, after her, who did I get? This male one, temporarily. Then I had to let her go because she was dirty, not cleaning, always on the couch with blanket. I let her go, and also she was not good with the kid. And then after that, the Ugandan one, right? Then after that, now the one that I told you guys that she was always she was passing by my husband's place of work, and she took her sister to go and say hello to my husband without me being around. So That one, you know that one, the one that most of you are always telling me to fire her, fire her. Anyway, I was with her. She also was lazy, doesn't like to clean. You'll tell her to go and clean somewhere. She'll clean only where you can see. She will not move any furniture while cleaning unless you check behind her. So that one also got tired. And then plus she was always leaving home. She was never at home. I was told by the gate lady that the lady, when we leave the house, she's always gone, coming back only in the evening when she's expecting the kids to come back from school. Then that is the time she's coming back. So I was made aware. I asked her and I told her not to do that anymore. She stopped. So also that one she had to go. And then now, it's now when I got now the Ugandan one that I've just gotten. So the Ugandan one, hey, this lady was okay. She was okay. We were getting along. She was just okay. I mean, not the cleanest, but she was trying. So she was very good. Something that I have to give her props is that she was very good with the child. So this one, last Sunday when I was on live, the drama, she came back from her, she always goes for off. I give them off. Every Sunday she's always out of the house. She comes back in the evening, from morning to evening. So I guess she has people to visit or things to do, because usually mostly the house helps that I usually have, they don't really go every Sunday. Sometimes they find it too expensive to always be gone because it takes money. So this one always was going, and then she was always talking on phone at night. So I was always wondering, who is this lady always having a phone call with? Family member, even your mom or your sister, you cannot be talking to them on phone every single night unless it's your lover. So I assume probably that's her boyfriend. I don't. It appears she's in her room. She's talking on phone. Then I was never going in her room whatsoever. Just now that she's gone, I found that she never ever cleaned that room once in her life. Even her bed sheets, I just washed her bed sheets and her blanket. They were disgusting, disgusting. The water that came from those things, disgusting. So anyway, last Sunday when I was on live, she came and she was like, I have to go. I was like, where? She said, my grandma has passed away and it's in our culture, we have to bury. I was so shocked. Abruptly, she told me she has to go. Then she said she's going on a Monday, and then she will take a bus on a Thursday and be here Friday morning. Then I told her, Auntie, if you know you're not coming back, just tell me now. She said, even it's on record, on my last live, she was saying, oh no, there's no way I cannot come back. I am very happy working here. I could never find any place like here. And I told her, okay, then you should try and bring your friend to sort of anybody of your friends who are not at work to come and sort of help me while you're not around for a bit. She said, oh no, I cannot do that because I know if I do that, those ladies will take up the job, and I don't want this job to lose this job. And this is the lady that I'm telling you guys was always telling people how nice and how good I treat her, and how happy she is living at my place and yada yada. She was always praising and saying she's never lived somewhere where she's so happy. So I thought she was actually meant to come back. Plus, she left everything. Her clothes are all in her room. So that day she even said before I leave, I have to make sure I wash clothes and clean the house thoroughly for you, so that because I'm coming back on Friday. So my sister, Kilian's mom, had given us some bonus, some Christmas bonus, because she had told us that she's not going anywhere for Christmas. She's just gonna be around. She'd rather, instead of going, because fare to go to her home country, Uganda, is quite costly. So instead of going, she's just opting at sending money home. So she said she's not going anywhere. Then I was like, good, at least, because usually during Christmas I'm very, very busy and very tied up. At least you'll be here, you'll be around here. She said, yeah, I'm not going. Only to come back one day from her off day to tell me abruptly that she has to go in the funeral and come back. So I was like, fine, if you have to go to the funeral, you have to go. So I told her, but just know that if you're not back on the Friday that you said you'll be back, I'll have to be forced to find somebody else, because I'm busy at work and I have a child that needs taken care of. So she said, yeah, I'll be here by Friday very early in the morning. She really convinced me, because I gave her bonus, my sister gave her bonus. So she had a good chunk of money with her, you know. So I was like, okay, she's gonna come back. She said she's gonna come back. So I was very confident she was going to come back. Okay, Friday rolls around. I even couldn't sleep because I was thinking I might sleep through in the morning. I might sleep through her knocking, you know, and I might not hear her knocking. So I woke up early to just listen to her in case she knocked. She didn't knock. 10 o'clock rolls in, she's not here. I'm like, this girl. Then I tried to call her number. It's off. This number has been off ever since this girl left my house. She, you know, because for me, if somebody has courtesy, they usually communicate. Like when they've left, they've gone, they actually tell me that they've left, they, you know, like they've reached their home country safe, you know. And also, she never even communicated to say, oh, I've reached safely and blah, 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 nothing. So I was just quiet. Friday rolls in, she's nowhere to be seen. I'm like, what the hell? So I was supposed to find somebody else, even though she left all her clothes, and you know, and her clothes are in the room where she used to sleep, and everything, she left them just intact, like she's coming back. But today is Sunday. I haven't seen her. Her phone is still off, so I have to be forced to find somebody else. So now I've just like because I usually know somebody who gets me house help from Uganda. So a guy has just like I've sent a fare for a lady to come. So this girl is actually traveling now from Uganda. She will be here tomorrow morning. She'll be she's supposed to arrive in Nairobi tomorrow morning. So yeah, that's it. You know, and usually I hear the stories that women make when it comes to housemates. Women are going through it. Women are going through it with housemates in Nairobi. They lack common courtesy. They lack proper, like for example, this lady. Why would she do that exactly to somebody who was so nice to her? We were so nice to her. She was going around telling people how nice we are to her in this house, only for her. And then, okay, I forgot to tell you guys. So she didn't have an ID, and she promised me that she has a brother here in Nairobi who has an ID, and she's going to give me that brother's ID so that in case of anything, I can always communicate to her brother, because she doesn't have a Ugandan ID either. So I was always asking her, how come you are 28 and you don't have an ID? And she was always giving me excuses. So I was like, fair enough, you know, people lose IDs and whatnot. Maybe she lost her ID. And then She promises the entire time that she's been here, she's lived with me for 3 months. She's always told me that she's going to give me an ID. She never did until today. No ID. So she's always talking to me about her brother. The brother, according to her, the brother, Nini, let me hold this one and take it to the living room. This one is charging. Let me see if it's charging. So the brother works as a shamba boy, you know, like a house boy, like in a certain homestead around here. So she usually tells me, oh, I have a brother who works as a la la la. So I told her, fine, just give me his number. She never did. So the other day when she was going to her home country, she told me that her brother came to my place of work because she had come to. Can you? I'm talking, Killian. I'm talking. Wait. Can you switch it off? Switch it off. It will reflect in my video. Switch off. Switch off. It's going to be copyrighted. I don't know. I think that remote we have to buy for it. Nini, come here. We have to get that remote. Go and bring table mats there. There. We have to get that remote better because it's always hanging up on us. Hi, Gillian. I didn't put my fire and my blue light in the background. Come. I don't have to put fire. What? Sit. Sit and eat. Sit on this side. Oh, yeah. Guys. Eat. I want to. You have to pray for food and then eat.
But me, Mama, when Auntie is here.
Kila Auntie is not coming back. You're still talking about Auntie. Which the new Auntie?
Yeah.
Okay. This your remote is done. Kaput. Can you eat? Did you say hello to the people? Say hello to them.
But I don't know. I don't know to tell them.
Okay, then eat.
Okay. Oh God, let's have our food. Need a merry play, man. Mom, and I didn't wash my hands.
Okay, go wash. Go wash. Wash with the water and soap. Last Sunday when we were when I was doing a live, my electricity just went off. Yeah. And it went off the entire night. So this is us eating dinner. So what was I saying? Okay, I came to find out this lady came to my workplace with this guy, the brother in quote. I came to find out that the brother is actually her man. So they left together with him. And she has told someone that she won't work here for long because she wants to go get married. There's no problem getting married. If you want to get married, there's no problem. Why is it difficult to communicate? Just talk. Killian, I want you to eat that ugali. You finish it. The mboga, the nini is very yummy. I was so sad. I was so disappointed. Imagine the entire time waiting for someone that is never gonna come back. And for me, I thought she's coming back. She's not coming back because until today her phone is off. And even if she comes back, she cannot come in here. She's not allowed to come in here.
And why milk there?
I'll just take her clothes to the security to the gate. She can pick them from there. That's it. She's very mean. So, this new one is supposed to come tomorrow. I'm not going to delegate to her work until Tuesday because she will have traveled. She's tired.
I can see your arm. I am there.
Can you eat? Because today I'm not giving you a meal. Sikulishi, unajilisha, umesikia? You eat by yourself. I'm not gonna give you food. Guys, I found that it's so difficult to take care. I don't know. The lady to take care of 5 children and counting. I salute you. I salute you. Even 3, even 2. Oof. This entire week I've been taking care of this one. And it's not easy. Because they're not self-reliant. You have to do everything to this kid. Can you eat? Including eating. You have to keep telling her, eat, eat, eat. Otherwise, she will not eat. Can you eat? I'm not going to talk to you about father. Eat. So usually we come back home. Usually this entire week I've been going to bed by midnight. Because we come back home around 10 o'clock.
By the time you watch the child, you do everything. It's a long time. Ni tamu. Ule ugali umalize, alafu nikuongeze. Sawa.
Mama, nyumba inasonga.
Inasonga hapa sikula. That guy has showed me character development. Jerry, nice to see you. Water Snipper is asking me what am I cooking. Maybe he's left the live. I don't know. Long time. I made cabbage and shashuka. Then we are having it with ugali.
When everyone finishes everything, they do like this.
Eat first.
Okay.
You cannot be playing while you're eating.
Okay.
I respect the ladies who do it by themselves.
Mom, and
I went to add myself some burger so that I can eat.
Mom, I can see the tablet is starting.
That's not called tablet. It's a laptop.
Laptop is.
Your food is not moving, yet you're talking. Me, I've eaten. See, I've added even. Eat. Why is this not moving? Take some. Hapana, hiyo iko tu sawa. Book onja tuone. It's sweet.
Yes.
Usimwage food. Killian will have a new auntie. What do you think about that?
I think it's bad.
Did you like Auntie Charity? Did you like her? Why?
Because it's so at me.
I know she shouts, but I know you didn't like Caro. Caro was also beating you if you make a mistake. Not everyone have patience like me. You know, sometimes also I lose patience with you because you don't listen. Hmm?
Yeah. Yes.
Mm. So some people, they don't have patience. Instead of talking, they hit. Bless you.
Good.
Hmm. You know, I was looking at my life and I was thinking to myself, wait a minute. What if I had 5 children or 3 children or even 4? You have a husband, and actually the people who are in America or in diaspora, most of them don't have nannies. Here in Kenya we have nannies all the time because it's very affordable. What of you guys, the people who are in diaspora, or let's say you are in USA or Canada? You don't always have nannies to wash your houses and do your clothes and laundry and cook for you. And you also have 5 children. And you also have a husband that have needs. And you also have work. You have to work hard and bring in money in the household. Because most of this nowadays, mostly two income household is very necessary because nowadays money is very scarce. The economy is tough. So let's say you are doing it most of the time. Maybe the husband is working extra hours. Ah, coming back when the children have slept, you put the children, all of them, to sleep. You have, oh man, is this what women sign up for? Suddenly, single life is very luxurious. You know, I was just thinking loud. I was actually telling one lady that, I feel like sometimes people become very selfish. Not necessarily being selfish is not a bad thing. Being selfish is not a bad thing. I do not blame the ladies who've decided to be child free by choice. I'm not saying child free because of circumstances. Child free by choice. I'm not blaming them because it's not easy. Sometimes you are tired, you are moody, you lash out on children. Yet children did not ask to be born. They did not ask to come to this world. Especially this one, he sits like a boss. He sits down like a boss. Even today in the evening, he was asking me, how come it's becoming dark and you have not started cooking? Why are you not cooking yet? It's becoming dark. Children are asking you these kind of questions. What is it? What are we eating for dinner? What are we having for dinner? Them, they are not bothered. They don't really care. Let me tell you, me, I've seen, honestly, I'm seeing that I couldn't manage. I couldn't manage. I think God gives you what you can manage. Me, I don't have a kid of my own. I have only this one I'm taking care of. But I'm just thinking to myself, what? I don't think I'm strong enough to manage taking care of an entire household. Plus, sometimes you have husband. Me, I had to explain to my husband that women does not only belong to the kitchen. You understand? Because since he married me, he's refused to enter the kitchen for anything, even an egg. He will not do it. Hmm? Eat. I had you some ugali. Hmm? Okay. Let me give this kid ugali. He will not do it. But fair enough is because he doesn't have time. me make cubes for you because it's hot. Fair enough. He's always working evenings on Sundays. On Sundays, he's always going evening. Will you finish those? Okay. On Sunday, he goes evenings. So he usually argues that he doesn't have time to do these things. But today, you have to, what I have realized? Now I'm 6 months in marriage. Clap for me. 6 months. I made it 6 months. Half a year in marriage, okay? I made it. Let me tell you something, funky. It is not a walk in the park now. It's not easy. Let me tell you. Stop it. Love alone is not enough. You have to have high level of communication. If you don't like something, talk about it. Me, I'm a talker. I'm a communicator. I don't bottle things inside my heart. I not go die with depression now. I speak. So there was a time when the first nanny left. I was okay. First of all, let me tell you something. All husbands are different. Some husbands are raised with mothers who are hands-on and very big on equal roles and responsibility in the household. Some they can't be bothered with the household chores. Some are very okay with it. Mine here, if you ask him, sometimes you ask him. So I asked him, I said, it would be nice if you help me do 1, 2, 3. At first he was protesting, but after some time he understood, because he usually, what I like about him is that he sits down when he protests, he goes and sits down in the corner and then think about what he's protesting about. And then he's thinking maybe happy wife, happy home. So let me just make her happy, even though it's not my way of doing things. I told him there is no maid. I did not get married to do house duties. There's no maid. Right now we don't have maid. So both of us, the household has to keep running. Both of us have to be hands-on. So one thing he's good at, he helps me with the laundry. Well, I have a washing machine. So the washing machine does the washing. I do manual washing with the washing machine. I have a manual washing machine. So I do the washing, the cleaning, everything. The arranging and everything. And then after that, he's good at hanging them on the clothesline. He does that. He helps me with that. Very helpful with that. So he's always helping me with that. He helps me with the utensils sometimes. He always mows the lawn. He's always cutting grass. He helps. Today I was very excited because we mopped the house, both of us. Usually he doesn't like to mop. Mop is not a mop person. Usually men they don't bend down to mop. No, but he helped me. Today we mopped this entire house. We mopped and cleaned, and he washed and hung clothes, and and then we had lunch, and it was a good day because at the end of the day, when I'm not tired and I'm not overworked, things are good here around here. Can you eat? Stop that. So yes. So I was just wondering to myself, like, what about those women who don't have help whatsoever? Hmm? Imagine someone is so tired, her back is aching, and she's run down, and and the children, some of these children of this Z generation, they don't listen. Especially those children they are raising in the diaspora. Do they listen? They don't. Because there's no spoons there to spank or do whatever. Or maybe they believe in gentle parenting. I don't know what is that. Whatever you do with your child is yours, your own prerogative. 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 So, pole sana, Penina the Grace, poa sana. Listen to me saying pole sana. Sorry, Mama. My friend, let me tell you something. If these women who have raised 5 children, or even 2, no, 2, I don't have, and I think I'm too comfortable. Can you stop it, Killian? You know I will take Mwiko. Even in front of these people on camera, I will take Mwiko. Stop it. So when you're eating, you're not making these things. This is the reason why people can choke in food. Yeah. So let me tell you something. Wait a minute, even the ladies who decide to have 2 children or more than 2 children, and then single-handedly, how do they manage? You don't have help from anywhere. You don't have a husband. You're single-handedly doing it. How do you guys manage it? It is very difficult. Me, I think my single life now, when I'm looking back at it, I was very spoiled and I was in my comfort zone. I was not pushing myself because when I'm here in the house, okay, well, the house is quite empty. It was quite empty. I asked God every time I was entering this house, I said, this house is empty. Let me find laughter in this house, dear Lord. I need a husband. I need a husband. I need these frames. Guys, I had frames that were empty, waiting for the pictures of me and my husband, manifestation to be on it. Yes. Now look, this is my wall. Let me bring it close to you so you can see. Killian, go eat. Go. This kid is very nosy. There you go. That's my favorite picture. It used to be very, very empty. Now it has a portrait of me and his and hers. Fine. Those were the days. You people, when you have a desire for a Lamborghini, and then they give you Lamborghini. Now you start looking for a Rolls Royce. Is it called Rolls Royce? What I mean is that when you ask God for something and you ask God for something, you don't know how that feels when you have the something. It comes with its challenges. It's not a walk in the park now. Because usually those days I used to just come back from my work and I enter, even though the house is empty. If I want to eat, I eat. If I don't want to cook, I don't cook. If I want to sleep like that, I sleep like that. I used to bring a lady who used to clean the house for me, just wash and then, very easy life. I used to love it. Yeah, because it was quite. Can you eat? Eat, stop playing. It was quite lonely, but sometimes when you have been single for quite some time, you get very comfortable. And you don't. Actually, for me, it had reached a point where I just wanted to be by myself. I told my husband when he started dating me, I told him, I want to be myself by myself. I don't want to have a husband. I said to him, it's drama. You're going to come to live with me, and then I will be washing for you, I'll be cooking for you, I'll be doing everything for you. Why should I do that? Yet I was asking him, why should I do that? Yet if I'm by myself, I don't need to do all that. Then he was just laughing. I don't need that in my life at this age and time. I just want. Then he was like, come on. You will not do it for me. I will do it also. Now, Ebu asked him to go and cook. Are you mad? You are asking who to go and cook. He'll rather go to work without eating. Stop. You know, I will remove you from this because now I need you to eat. I'll remove you from the friend. Eat ama nilete mwiko. This kid, when he's on the frame, he's playing too much. So you guys, go and sit there. Stand up. Sit here. Take your seat. Take this seat. I have removed you from. You have been sacked. You have been ransacked because you're thinking this life is for you. Sit there. So for me, when you finish, you come on live, okay? You come and show these people your plate so that they can clap for you, okay? Okay? You understand? Let me tell you something. It is not easy at all. But we thank God. We just take it one day at a time. Oh, let me read from you people. My people. Hey, Jado, that girl give me character development. She did not come back. Impeccable. Impeccable. Yeah. This is the word that was lost. Impeccable. Thank you so much, Mama Eden Game. Immaculate or impeccable is the word I was looking for. Thank you so much. Where can I find those type of sufurias? These sufurias. Oh, these sufurias, I bought them. There's a lady who delivered them to me. If you want them, but what I don't like about them, these specific ones that I have, Jado, Judith, I don't like them because the handle gets so hot. They don't have the heat proof on the handle. So sometimes when you're cooking and you forget and touch the handle, that is the bad side of the bad nini, the disadvantage of those sufurias. But if you want them, I can organize someone to actually deliver them to you. Yeah, I can organize because she sent them to me she delivered. They are actually quite good. They are very, very good. Apart from that part of where the handle gets so hot. And imagine you can cook and then you cover it. If you cover it properly, the food can get hot. Because I remember last night I cooked and then 1 hour after, stop. 1 hour after the food was still hot. Doesn't need to be warmed if you cover it properly. If you leave it on the stove, on the warm stove, and then you cover it properly, it just gets still hot. So that's good. So let me know when you come home. I don't know whether you're coming home for Christmas. Let me know when you come home so I can plug you to the person who delivered them to me. I had them. I don't know how many were they? Are they like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I think there were 5 set for 10,000. Yeah, 5 set for 10,000. Yeah. Kula. Someone is saying he did not help me. He did what he was supposed to be doing. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I tell him all the time. I tell him, helpful. I find that very sexy. When a man can just like put their ego down, roll their sleeves, and go to work at home to maintain their environment, their home. I find that very, very nice. I don't like it when guys be just like dropping their shoes there, dropping their socks there for you to pick up after them. I don't like that. I like clean and organized home. That is what I like. And if you're with someone, I like somebody who actually. And also, my pet peeves is when guys usually pee on top of the toilet and they don't wipe. So you just come from not even if you didn't check, you just sit on it. That is, I hate that. Plus, someone using the toilet and not closing the toilet lid, like you leave it open. The boo-boos usually fly around. The boo-boos from the toilet, they fly around and stick onto towels, stick onto the toothbrushes, stick onto your detergent and onto your washcloths and flannels. I don't like that. Mekunyonga wapi? Pole. Haya, kula sasa ndio sikunyonge. So, ama you need water. Go get water there. Small water. So, this thing of guys being careless, like they just want women to do things after them. Like you didn't marry a maid. You didn't marry a maid. I like organized, I like things to be organized. You comb your hair. You comb your hair in the vicinity where you need to comb your hair. You don't be combing your hair walking around, going around in the kitchen, in the entire house, you're combing your hair and dropping hair all over the place. No, comb your hair in the bathroom. And then once the hair is dropped on the floor, take a tissue and then gather them, throw them in the dustbin. What the hell? Can you eat, please? Just be clean after yourself. Clip your toenails, your fingernails. Wash yourself, clean your teeth properly. For example, if you have tendency of having smelly teeth, use hydrogen peroxide to rinse off you as a mouthwash. If you have tendency of smelling sweat, use hydrogen peroxide. Put a drop on your palm after shower. Smear. You will never smell your entire life. Mbona unaniangalia hivyo? Naona chakula yako venye ni mingi hujamaliza. Kwanza hizi mayai mbona uzikuli? Ama ndio unaacha za mwisho?
What else are job?
Today the food was so amazing.
Mom, now what else are job?
Hakuna za job. Maliza.
Kwani kesho sio siku ya job?
Kesho ni siku ya job, lakini umalize tu please. Kesho mtakuja na auntie. Sasa kesho hata sijui niende job saa ngapi. Huyo mwanamke anafika asubuhi. Auntie is reaching in the morning. And then her brother will bring her at my place of work. That means we will leave place of work early to come home. Because we have to go and pick her up from work after the brother has brought her. Sawa? Because now she's on her way here. And then when she cannot work. Cannot come and work. She has to rest a little bit. She has to rest that entire day. She will only enter. I show her where the shower is. She takes a shower. After taking a shower, she finds something to eat. She go to bed. She will wake up to prepare dinner. Only dinner. Then the next day she can do housework. I will show her what to do here. So No, not tomorrow. Can you eat? You know, Killian, let's make a deal. Don't talk to me until that food is finished. You understand? Yes. So usually I just like people who are clean. Thankfully, my guy is quite clean. He's quite clean. I don't like people even who wear underwear twice. You change every day. You wash, change and wash. Throw in the washing machine. What is this? I like people who are neat. So I know that there are some people who live with very disgusting people who cannot help, not even around the house. Sina mkula haki. Mimi unajua sitakuongelesha tena. Mimi nimechoka na kushinda kukuambia ukule. This is what we do every day. Killian, you have to keep telling him, eat, eat. He get distracted in doing other things.
Oh, garlic.
No, there's no more ugali. Finish.
Okay.
Finish that and then that's it. You cannot be eating ugali like you usually go to shamba to dig. You don't go to shamba to dig to eat big ugali. Are you a gold miner? Eat that mboga and then you drink water. Why you laugh? I am saying the truth. No, children, at night you cannot overeat at night. You go to bed while your stomach is aching. You ate breakfast, you ate lunch, now supper. By the way, Killian, you know what I will not be buying you is yogurt. That is the punishment. You know why? Because I found my couch you spread yogurt on my couch. And I said never to eat yogurt there, but you still went and made my couch dirty with yogurt. So I will not be buying yogurt in this house. Yes, that is the punishment. So, we have 1 hour. Let me read from you. Ooh.
I can see the switch off button.
Habari za masiku, Sheila. Oh, Killian. Oh, it's able letter hiyo battery, it will switch off. I forgot to charge my laptop. Habari za masiku, Sheila. Everything is okay with you? Hey. Hi, Jado, you are coming on 24th. Man, I'm sure now the flight tickets are so costly, man. They are so super costly. Can you eat? They are so costly. Anyway, safe flight back home. And I hope to see you when you come back. Are you coming for good? Because you said you wanted a nanny. I cannot trust. You know that if you want a nanny, I can still organize for you to get a Ugandan nanny. First of all, let me bring the nanny that I'm bringing, because the person who brought him to me is her brother, and he told me that she's a good girl. But everybody comes here and they say he's a good girl, but they turn out to be something else. I think I'm gonna give these people prep talk. But even if you give them prep talk and they don't have home training, you cannot teach an old dog new tricks. You cannot teach them how to be it. Maliza hiyo chakula. Maliza. Niende nilete mwiko. Maliza yote. Hii yenye iko hapa. Maliza yote. Auachi juu umezoea kuacha, unamaliza saa hii. Otherwise hauendi kulala. Na before ulale ujue lazima uoge. Hujaoga? Na jana pia nilikuwa nimechoka sana siku kuosha. Hmm? No, I'm not going. Mercy. Daisy is not here. Daisy is at her mom's. I'm not going to Rwanda for Christmas. I'm not going anywhere for Christmas. For Christmas, I'm working. I'm at work. Aki Killian, if you are good, you are a big boy now. I could have sent you to go and make for me my hibiscus tea. But you're not a a big boy yet. I could have sent you to go make for me hibiscus tea. I want to drink my hibiscus tea.
Maybe I can bring for you.
No, you have to boil water in the kettle. You can't do that. You will do for me. Now, next year you are 6. When you're 10 years, you will do for me, okay? Not 10, when you're 8. When you're not 8, when you're 10, 10 is okay. 9 years old, turning 10, I'll send you to do for me, okay?
But if I do that, then I don't know.
No, you will know. So you guys, oh, someone has promised you a house girl from Kisumu. I hope she's a nice one. I hope she's a nice one. Just pray. Just pray. Just have, if I don't know if you, I think you don't have a toddler or you don't have small children. I'm just thinking of putting camera in this house because I have good streaming internet. I have internet at work. I have internet here. So I'm just going to put a camera. I'll go to town to find a camera, the camera that motion sensors and then it rotates to figure out exactly what goes on when I'm not here. Because nowadays, the drama and the things that I see online, they leave you with less to be desired, man. Hmm?
Fear that we saw for a policeman.
Hmm?
I feared we saw for a policeman.
Eat your food. I said don't talk until you finish eating. You understand? Finish eating that food. Shida yako inakuanga nini? Si okota mingi uweke kwa mdomo. Mingi. Anaokota hivi. Yeah, I need to teach these house helps how to deal because the one that was here, she was okay. She was like not bad at all. Her attitude was good. She's good with the child, you know. But this type of character that she has shown me, I'm still in shock. Honestly, I'm still in shock. Hey, wait until now she's coming back. Now she will try to call me. She wants her things. I think she knows my place of work, so she will come there. Otherwise, I will not pick up her calls because I'm also very, very, very upset of this kind of behavior. Hmm? Very bad behavior. So anyway, guys, today I wanted to just talk to you guys about the drama with the finding a proper house nanny. Otherwise, I still have other stories that I wanted to tell, but I'd rather leave that for next video. I'd rather leave that for the next video. Especially, I wanted to tell a story where when you reach a certain age, it is difficult to, especially a certain age and a certain level. You know, it's all of a sudden now because you are where you are not. You are not on a different level in life. Jim, you are on a different level in life in this level that you are, you will find random haters, random people that are, you don't even, people that have nothing to do with your life, nothing to do with you. For example, guys, I want to tell you something. You know, when I appeared on Lean Boogie, hey, there are people who watched that video. They just watched it. The people who actually even called me to ask me to tell me congratulations, I didn't know that this is what you went through and this is where you are right now, are not even not even people in my circle or people that I know personally. You know, they didn't. Even the people who didn't know the story of how I got from point A to point B, they watched, but they did not even, actually, even the family members, they watched very gladly from A to Z until the, because I know, because the story was very catchy, because I'm a very good storyteller. So the story was very catchy based on the comments and and on the feedback that I got, because a couple of people called me. Not even a couple, every single day I get calls from people from the who got my number from the show, and they call me, they just like to tell me wow, wow, wow. But not anybody. You know what it is? You know, they feel something here. They feel something here. They wouldn't pat you in the back and say, well done. They wouldn't do that. Ndio wakufe. They wouldn't. Why would they do that? So that they can add more to your bank account or what? Why would they do that? Yet, they will forward this video to other people. Kwanza there was somebody. Hey! I will not forget. There's somebody who watched the video from point A to Z, and she couldn't fall asleep. She couldn't fall asleep. The video kept her awake. So she actually messaged somebody, and these are the lines she gave this person. Kumbe alikuwanga maid. Kumbe huyo alikuwanga maid. That is to say, for the people who don't understand Swahili, she used to be a house servant, a house nanny, a house girl. Oh, that's what she used to be. So, you know, the demon in some people that has held them down from progressing, that demon will even not allow them to see past the fact that my stepping stone was being a nanny. They will not see past there. They will actually, the story passed their head because they were busy focusing on the fact that downgrading my yesterday. You are downgrading my yesterday, yet my yesterday is what has brought about my tomorrow. And now, yani my tomorrow is much better than my yesterday. Actually, my tomorrow is much better than you know, there is you can learn from that. You can learn that God is not a respecter of persons. God can decide, and all that is not given is not always lost. God can decide to bring you from nowhere to somewhere on a twinkle of an eye, within a twinkle of an eye. God does not look at your background and see this one is much educated, this one comes from a better family, this one was raised. No. He will take the forsaken and the downgrade, the ones who are looked down on. It. And the reason why you see people usually say, no, that one, because now she has money, she is like this, nose up, she don't like people. But the people, they will only focus on how you change, but they will not focus on what they did to make you change. They will not. Because they will only think that you change for the sake. Sometimes you want to protect your space. You want to protect your space. You want to protect yourself from more heart. Especially if you're somebody who has come from a lot of rejection, you want to make sure that people are not just in your life for a gain. Because when you, for example, if you are nobody can even want to hang out with you. Or if you had nothing, nobody would want to hang out with you. So why would they want to hang out with you when you have something? Yet, if at all you had nothing, they could not have something tangible. They feel like you are a nobody. So it doesn't make sense to me. Why would you, when you are, when you are poor and you are nowhere, the people who stick with you, who stuck with you, can you eat? Who called you? The people who even give you a helping hand. Those are the people that you should stick with, even when you move forward. These new ones that are now coming just simply because you've moved forward, leave these people. That is the reason why you see that mostly people usually stay alienated. They stay by themselves. It's because it's not easy out here. For example, there was this person that, this person can draw you in to pretend to you that they love you so much. But the minute you step away from them, whatever they talk about you is ridiculous. They want to dim your light as much as they can. They will say things that, you see, this one, she will never get married. That is the things that these people used to say to me. This one will never get married. Which man can stay with this one? Which man can stay with this one? Who? Tell me exactly which man. She will never get married. Are you God, Funke? You don't even know when you will die. It will catch you by surprise. How dare you think you know my future? Or you know where I'm heading to? See your life now. Everything that these people will catch up with you now. Yes, me, I'm not God, but I said I'm not God. But everything that some people, if you do not repent and you don't ask for forgiveness, it will catch up with you now. That is why you see your life. You see your life, this person. Hey, I was very shocked. And then plus, let me tell you something. If you hear something horrible that somebody said about someone, please keep it to yourself. If somebody, for example, if you know somebody whom somebody said something horrible to them, do not call them and tell them, let me tell you what so and so said about you. If you do it, you are, because the day that you are there, did you call them out on whatever they were doing? Did you call them out and say to you, you know what you're doing is wrong? No matter what. Did you tell them what you're doing is wrong? I do not like it. And I'm actually going to set you up and it's not right, If you hear someone talking something about someone, don't be so eager to be listening to this gossip. Only for you to bring it to the person that you guys were gossiping about when they were not there, to hurt their feelings. So if you tell me something horrible that someone said about me, you're only telling me that to hurt my feelings, nothing else. You only want to hurt my feelings. You want to put me at ease. You want to make me uncomfortable. It's better I don't know what they were saying, because whatever these people say about you does not mean anything, because they are not God at the end of the day. Yeah. They are not God at the end of the day. They don't know you. So whatever they say about you does not make sense. Because for me, somebody who don't know, in their life, they are not sure whether they are going or they are coming back. Their life is upside down. Yes, they have the audacity of talking about somebody else. First of all, fix your life. Fix your life. Do not be seeing the speck in somebody's eyes before you remove the one that is causing you not to see well. First of all, fix your life. Fix your crown before you fix anybody else's crown. Worry about yourself. And a lot of these people, they are full of jealousy. You are jealous of me, yet you don't know. You don't know. If my life was given to you, you wouldn't even wear my shoes to start with. As a matter of fact, some of these people could have probably themselves, if they had to live the life I lived. Because remember, God gives the hardest battles to the strongest soldiers, to his strongest soldiers. So for me, he probably made me pass through the things that I passed through because he knew that I could bear them. What about you? Can you bear it? Do you know that perhaps you could not bear walking on my shoes right now, even if I gave you? You can just see that I'm living in this house and think that you have a final say regarding my life. This person was saying, I want to put you into what this person was saying. This person visited my house, okay? First of all, I know that this thing was said because there are a couple of people spoke like this, and they are women, fellow women. They spoke like this into my life. So, you are telling me, actually, let me not tell you what they said because it does not define me. Let me not tell you, guys, because if I tell you, it's only going to make them relevant or make them feel more superior, make them feel like whatever they said has gotten me down or made me feel less of myself. I don't want to say it because whatever they said is very degrading. Whatever I can say is that may they not suffer the same fate as whatever they said about me. Whatever you're trying to mock somebody based on their misfortune or whatever it is that they are down, whatever they feel down about, whatever you feel like you can actually mock them over that and say that it's God that has punished them. That is the reason why. Now that is mocking. That is absolutely mocking. Why would you think that you deserve whatever you have? Because, for example, you deserve children. You have children, so you are God's favorite because you have a child. And the person who doesn't have a child is not God's favorite simply because she doesn't have a child. So how does that make you? It makes you feel powerful. That you feel like the person who doesn't have a child is much less than you. So you feel like you have the power. Okay, well, you can take it to the bank. If you feel like that one gives you the power, you can take it to the bank and then tell them to check it and then add it into your bank account. And probably let that pay your rent for you for the rest of your years to come. Don't suffer paying rent. For what are you paying rent for? You are God's favorite, right? So you go and bank that and have money. Become better than me. Even sometimes you guys, let me tell you something. So people, my more worry is the fact that I get very open and I trust people so easily to open up to them. I am very much not even, what can I say? I am not ashamed of my past, even one bit. Because my past shaped me into the future I have now. I'm not ashamed. I am not. So if you feel like the things in my past are going to make me upset or make you feel like I'm less powerful because of my past, you are mistaken. Because I've learned and I've grown. And your sins are much greater than mine, perhaps. You who is judging me, you are probably suffering more than I'm suffering. You are probably suffering because you cannot be having this type of baggage that you're carrying and living your life with all that mediocrity, being a thief of joy of your fellow women, na fitina, always meandering and malingering on people's businesses, always trying to snatch other people's husbands. Ask yourself, now that you say that the Nilotic Empress can never be married, yet which marriage certificate do you have? It's not like I am now saying that I'm better than you because I have marriage certificate in my name. I am not better than you. But before you judge me, or before you say that my future is not gonna, I'm not going to see a future. When you say you will not see, so where are you now? You, the people who say that Nilotic Empress life will not amount to anything. Where are you now? Show us where you are. We can see. Put it out on the paper. At least me, my life is very much open. I tell you where I am now. When you say that so and so will never mount up to anything, even when we were 25 years, there are some women who are saying that, oh, you guys are 25. Your life has not been, you are still working as housemates. How come at 25? Then you say by 25, I will have had a house, I will have built, I will have been married, I will have. Okay, where are you now? Where are you now? Because you're putting timeline on God. And then you're judging other people for not being. Their milestone probably is, according to you, they are not hitting their milestones. Watch your mouth. That is why I usually watch my mouth. Because if, for example, these women who talk bad about people, if you have been married for 20 plus years, very successful in marriage, and probably you have your husband, your children with one man, you are raising them in a very positive background without acting crazy and having the children watch you acting crazy, I would say that you're successful in that area, successful enough to judge other people who are not yet there. But for you, who is jumping from one man to the other, you cannot be having the audacity of telling somebody you will never be. Where are you now? You will never be. You are not somebody's future. Don't tell any woman that they will never achieve 1, 2, 3. Because you yourself, you don't know. Perhaps you might end up, whatever you're saying about these people is perhaps what is going to befall your offsprings. Is perhaps what is going to befall you. If it is that a woman doesn't have a child, do not be coming at her with the fact that she doesn't have a child. Don't be coming at her because you don't know in your generation who will suffer the same fate. You don't know. Some people will say, even if you are bitter and you are very sad, or somebody you are upset with someone has spoken something bad to you or said what, you have to watch your mouth. Doesn't matter what someone said to you. You cannot be cursing people and expect great things to come into your life. The same way, even now, I know that people have spoken ill things about me, but I'm not going to curse them. Because I know I don't hold anybody's future in my hand. You who said she will never be married, I pray your child don't ever go without finding a husband in time. Don't ever delay in finding a husband. Don't ever be married in your late 30s or in your late 40s. Because yes, there are some ladies who get married in their late 40s. Find a man even at 19, 18. Get married, raise your children. And not just married, marry happily. their children, let that fate befall them. And may God forgive them for the curses that their mothers were hurling at other people. Let that not befall your children. Because if it did, it is not something easy that you can walk. It is not. You think it is easy until you are there. Perhaps you are there, that is why you're hurling those things. So let's just watch our mouth at every point we get. Let's not jealousy, especially somebody who has not done anything bad to you. Let not jealousy lead you in speaking ill about people. Because it will definitely get back to them. It will definitely get back to them. For me, I just hear. Then I tell God, please enlighten me and teach me something regarding this situation. I don't want to take it in my heart and become bitter and have grudges regarding this person and whatnot. I want you to enlighten me and teach me, because this situation that I'm going through, whether be it I don't have a job, or I don't have a husband, or I don't have a child, or I don't have, whatever it is that I'm lacking in my life, that so and so has mocked me about, please, whatever the purpose this pain was for, let me learn something from it. Learn something from it, because Mungu, God does not bring some trials in your life if they don't want you to learn something. For example, me, I've learned that I am not strong enough to sort of raise children. I'm not strong, especially more than one. I have this one child here, but sometimes I'm tired, especially now that I don't have help. Hey, I get tired. So I can just imagine if I have them and that's it there. I couldn't do it. I've learned that I'm not capable. I'm not capable. I'm lazy. I am lazy. I can't do it. I can only do it for like a week or two, but not like indefinitely. Without help, I can't do it. So I've learned something about myself. So for those who have, there's a lot of people who have children, but then they run away from them. They leave them to house help. Yes, in these households here in Kenya, they have children, but they rarely interact with those children. But I'm having them just for the sake of I want to. The society, or it's the norm. We have to have them. But otherwise, the children are just like being raised by the house nanny. They come back home, they lock themselves in the room. Their mothers lock themselves in the room. They don't play, they don't interact with the children. They don't know what the child's life. They are busy making money. They don't know what the children are nanny's responsibility. In other words, they give birth, but then it's not their responsibility to raise those children and admonish those children and bring up those children in the way that is going to be pleasing to God. They leave those children with the nanny. Take care. And then plus the way we usually just have nanny after nanny after nanny. Some of these people come back, the children are already asleep. They don't care. They are asleep. The next day they are gone. They are gone even on a trip for 1 week. They have children for the sake of having them. But they don't even know. Even sometimes the milestones of their children, they are not there to watch. They are not there because they don't know. So there are people who have them, but they don't have time for these children. They don't even know what their children are doing. They have no idea. So I think a lot of people have children, but they are not really capable of raising those children. I think so. That is why there's a lot of people in this world who lack home training. They lack home training and they lack basic courtesy even to live in the society. They don't have discipline and respect whatsoever. Even that is why marriages are breaking. That is why children are broken. Everything, people lack home training. They lack self-discipline. And they lack sympathy, empathy, home training. No. is not capable. According to this life, if you find somebody that you are compatible with, must take the hand of God. Really, it's not easy. It's not easy being compatible. That is why nowadays in TikTok I see people are okay with being by themselves. The ladies, some of them are okay being child free. They are very much okay. They are advocating being child free. They are very much advocating, and it's all okay. Whatever works for you. Guys, let me read from you, Jado, about Lynn Guki show. No worries, we were there for you. Ulituchemsha na vicheko was perfect, Ruby. You know why I'm saying that? It's because I just wanted to tell you guys, because you know, like when you have achieved something in your life, even if it is even to you, it's going to be something worth even writing a book about. But don't think that there are people who are going to be celebrate with you, who are going to celebrate with you, because people just don't give a hoot in this life. They don't give a hoot. They will not celebrate with you, because why should they? Why should they? Like, excuse me. According to them, it doesn't matter. They will not celebrate with you. They'd rather call people, talk to people about it, la la la. And some people, a few people who have great hearts, they will actually tell you, wow, that's great, la la. Other people, they will be just like, okay, okay, so, okay. They don't care. People just don't care in this life. And it's okay. It's okay. That is how it is. I know that there are people who my story blessed. A lot of people that my story blessed. They call, they let me know it has blessed them a lot. Strangers. But it's just unfortunate. I'm just shocked that there are some people who know me. They know me. I mean, they see me every day. But they will not dare even come. They will actually call people behind my back to tell them, inform them about that video. But they will not, or even talk ill about me regarding that video, discuss me and everything. But they will not come to me personally and say, by the way, I saw you somewhere, or wow, you are there. Because it will deduct something from their bank account. It will deduct money from their bank account. They would not. But behind your back, they would discuss and they would be like, oh, no. Okay. Anyway, that was just a by the way. I'm not bitter about it or anything like that. Just know that I know that you watched. And that is it. So long as God has been glorified. Whatever human being thinks about what not does not matter. God has been glorified in everything. In everything, give God the glory. Even you glorify God on my behalf. So anyway, guys, I think this video has gone 2 hours. Bravo, 2 hours. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I think I'm now logging out. Do you want his men to be for doing? You have my number. Yes, I do have Rwanda. No, I'm not going to Rwanda. Space should have basic training. I think house helps you just Janice Jackins arranged too. I'm glad they're grown adults living on their own. Amazing. Everyone has a journey and a story on this earth. Hi Ruby, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna log out. I need to go and bath Killian so that he can go to bed. It's now 9 o'clock. So I need to go and prepare Killian. You see what Killian is doing? Killian is pretending to be book smart. Where is he? There, he's at the sitting room drawing. You know, this kid is very interesting. Sometimes you just switch off TV and take his scribbling book and draw. Killian, can you bring the things that you've been drawing so that we can see? I can show the peeps. He will switch off the TV He will switch off the TV and then take a book and start scribbling things. Scribbling. Is it called scribbling?
Yeah.
Scribbling. So now
Scrubbing.
he was doing this. And then, are you drawing a robot? What is this that you drew?
This
Hmm.
one
What is it?
is just
Hmm.
this one.
It's your fault. Okay. And this one, tell me about this.
This.
What is it?
This is the first one.
Yeah, this one. This. What is it? Is it? Tell me about it. I want to know. Why did you draw that?
Because I like.
What is it then? What does it signify?
Nope, it's love heart.
It's love art. But then what does these colors mean?
Rainbow colors. Different rainbow colors.
What does rainbow mean?
Did
you watch this on TV?
Yep.
You watched this on TV? Okay, so what does rainbow mean? About rainbow and love heart. What does it mean then? Tell me, what does rainbow and love heart means?
It means you will not feel bad with that.
Okay. Rainbow is, you know what rainbow means? Rainbow means a symbol of love from God, okay? It's the love from God. So it means God will not destroy the earth, and it also means the promises of God.
Mom,
You understand what rainbow means? I don't want the world to teach you what rainbow means. I want to teach you rainbow according to what I want to teach you, okay? Rainbow means the love of God on earth. And the colors is beautiful. How he loves us is very colorful and beautiful. It's the love of God, okay? Of God. You understand? Very good.
I wanted to tell you this one. I love you.
The rest is irrelevant. Sasa nani alikumakia hizi? Auntie.
Yeah.
Umerong yote. There's something that Killian drew that I want to show you guys. Where is that thing that you drew that you are scared and heartbroken? I want him to explain to you guys what it was. Hey, you drew a lot. Where was it? That one that you drew.
It's this way.
This way?
Yes.
How come I can't find it? I want to show them. Yeah. So can you tell the peeps what this was? This what you drew here. Can you tell them? Who is this? Who is this?
Me.
And this? My number. He was writing my number down. Okay, who is this? Who is this?
Me.
And then who is that? What is that?
Broken heart.
Why is the heart broken? Because I can see this is you and you are sad. Why is the heart broken there?
Because
this is Killian. This is Killian. Killian. Where is the pen? Go and bring for me the pen. I want to scribble this. Go quickly.
the blue one.
Yes. Killian knows my phone number offhand. So he always writes it. He always writes it down. I don't want people from the internet to have my phone number.
That is wrong.
People are always calling me.
Mom, those they are wrong.
It's okay, you will write later. People are always calling me, asking me silly questions. So here. So tell the people, what is this? What is this?
This.
It's a broken heart.
Yes.
And this is Killian.
Yes.
And Killian is happy or sad?
Sad.
So why is Killian sad? Make it quickly, we want to end the video. Why is Killian sad?
Because if I make something with puzzles, they keep falling down.
So this is why you had drawn this?
Yes.
No, but that is not the story you gave me the first day you drew this. You gave me a different story. So why did you sit down and think to draw this? A sad Killian with broken heart. Did you see it on the cartoon? So why did you think to sit down and draw this?
Because I think it on my mind.
You think it on my mind, but yes. What were you going through for you to draw this? What were you thinking?
I was thinking my puzzle, they keep falling down.
So it was because of your puzzle, that is why your heart was broken?
Yeah.
Hi. That is a different story, but it's okay. Shika. Okay, go. Guys, I want to end the live. Thank you so much for hanging out.
And I want a charger for this.
Okay, I'll find you a charger. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, actually, I forgot. I wanted to. Anyway, we will do it next live. I wanted to hang some lights on my Christmas tree right there, because my last video we were decorating Christmas tree and then the electricity went off the entire Nairobi. But anyway, see you on my next live next Sunday. Bye.